Have you ever wondered why your smartphone feels like an extension of yourself? You're not alone. Over 3 billion people worldwide are glued to their screens every day. This isn't just about convenience or staying connected. It's about how smartphones hijack our brains with supernormal stimuli that trigger emotional bonds stronger than we might realize. Smartphones aren't just tools, they're dopamine-driven feedback loops designed to keep you hooked, affecting everything from your sleep patterns to your mental health. Why does this matter right now? Because the earlier kids get their hands on a smartphone, the more likely they are to face serious psychological challenges later in life. How do these devices form such strong emotional ties with us? Let's uncover why we can't seem to put our phones down once and for all. Smartphones have become supernormal stimuli that hijack our dopamine system. This means they provide more intense rewards than anything found naturally in our environment. Consider how notifications light up your screen or a like on social media triggers an immediate rush of pleasure. These constant hits of dopamine keep us hooked, making it hard to put down the phone. The earlier kids get smartphones, the worse their mental health outcomes can be between ages 18 and 22. This is because these devices create powerful feedback loops that disrupt emotional regulation, sleep patterns, and attention spans. Understanding how supernormal stimuli work helps explain why we find our phones so irresistible. Next, let's explore how this constant stimulation affects our brain chemistry over time. Smartphones have become more than just tools. They've evolved into companions that we emotionally bond with. One key factor behind this connection is haptic feedback, the tiny vibrations you feel when your phone alerts you to a notification or game action. This tactile response triggers our brain's reward system by mimicking the sensation of touch, which can release dopamine and enhance emotional attachment. Consider how these subtle vibrations make us feel acknowledged and connected every time we receive a message. In fact, studies show that haptic feedback significantly increases user engagement and satisfaction with their devices. The sense of physical interaction makes our smartphones feel more like extensions of ourselves rather than just gadgets. As we delve deeper into the psychology behind smartphone usage, it becomes clear how these small touches play a big role in keeping us attached to our screens. Notifications on our smartphones are designed to create a powerful feedback loop that keeps us engaged. Every time you receive one, your brain releases dopamine, which makes you feel good and compels you to check it immediately. This constant cycle of anticipation and reward can lead to addictive behavior. Consider the studies showing that getting a smartphone at an earlier age correlates with worse mental health outcomes between ages 18 and 22. The loop doesn't just affect young people. Many adults also experience irritability, lack of focus, and difficulty unplugging. This design taps into our brain's reward system through what's called a supernormal stimulus, something that gives you more than nature ever could. Understanding how this works can help us manage our relationship with technology better. Next up, we'll explore the psychological impact of social media on self-esteem. When separated from their smartphones, users often experience a form of separation anxiety. Studies have shown that this phenomenon is driven by dopamine-driven feedback loops, which keep us constantly engaged and attached to our devices. For instance, when we receive notifications or likes on social media, it triggers the release of dopamine in our brains, creating a rewarding sensation that keeps us coming back for more. This constant need for stimulation can lead to irritability, lack of focus, and difficulty unplugging from technology. Magenta Silberman, PhD, has noted how this affects emotional regulation, sleep quality, and attention spans, particularly among younger users. As we continue to explore the psychological impact of smartphones, it becomes clear that our devices have become an integral part of daily life, often at a cost to mental well-being. Understanding these effects can help us manage our relationship with technology more effectively in the future. Early exposure to smartphones can have a profound impact on youth mental health. Research has shown that kids who get their first smartphone earlier tend to experience worse mental health outcomes by young adulthood. For instance, increased irritability and difficulty focusing are common issues among those who started using smartphones at an early age. The dopamine-driven feedback loops in digital media act as supernormal stimuli, hijacking the brain's reward system and exacerbating these effects. Consider how this plays out. A child spending hours scrolling through social media might struggle to regulate emotions or get enough sleep, leading to long-term mental health issues. These findings highlight the importance of setting boundaries around screen time for young users. Understanding these risks can help us make informed decisions about technology use in our homes and schools. As we delve deeper into how smartphones shape our daily lives, it's crucial to examine their broader impacts on society. Apps are designed to keep us coming back for more through dopamine-driven feedback loops. Every like, comment, or notification triggers a release of dopamine in our brains, creating a rewarding sensation that makes us want to engage even further. Consider Instagram. Every time you post and receive likes, your brain is rewarded with a surge of dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. This mechanism taps into what's known as supernormal stimuli, designed to be more appealing than anything we might encounter naturally. This constant feedback loop can lead to irritability when access is denied and difficulty unplugging from devices. The earlier children get smartphones, the worse their mental health outcomes tend to be between ages 18 to 22, highlighting the long-term impact of these addictive loops on youth development. Understanding how these mechanisms work helps us navigate our relationship with technology more mindfully, setting boundaries that protect our well-being without sacrificing connectivity. Smartphones trigger dopamine release through unexpected rewards. Every notification you receive can feel like a small win, releasing this neurotransmitter that makes us want more. This mechanism is what psychologists call a supernormal stimulus, a reward system hack that keeps users engaged far beyond natural limits. Consider how Instagram notifications light up your screen. Each one has the potential to trigger an immediate dopamine rush. A study found that the earlier kids get smartphones, the worse their mental health outcomes are between ages 18 and 22. This connection underscores just how deeply these devices can affect our brain chemistry. The constant cycle of reward and anticipation keeps us glued to our screens, often at a cost to our emotional regulation and sleep patterns. Understanding this mechanism is crucial for managing smartphone use effectively without falling into habitual traps that disrupt daily life. Tactile feedback on smartphones mimics the sensation of touch, creating a deeper emotional attachment to our devices. This haptic response triggers neural pathways similar to those activated by real physical contact, enhancing our bond with technology. Consider how vibrations from notifications can feel almost like a gentle tap or hug, stimulating feelings of comfort and connection. Research shows that this tactile feedback is part of what makes smartphones so engaging. They hijack the dopamine system through supernormal stimuli, making us crave constant interaction. This psychological attachment isn't just about feeling good, it also affects our behavior. Irritability and difficulty unplugging are common when we're separated from our phones for too long. Understanding these mechanisms can help explain why it's challenging to put down a device that feels like an extension of ourselves. As we explore further, let's delve into how this attachment impacts daily life and mental health outcomes. Smartphone attachment can lead to irritability and a lack of focus. According to Magenta Silberman, PhD, social media affects emotional regulation, sleep, and attention span in youth. The constant stream of notifications triggers our dopamine system with what's called a supernormal stimulus, something that gives us more than we naturally need or expect. This hijacks the brain's reward pathways, making it hard to concentrate on anything else. Consider how often you find yourself checking your phone during important tasks or conversations. Studies have shown that the earlier children get smartphones, the worse their mental health outcomes are between ages 18 and 22. So while our phones keep us connected in unprecedented ways, they can also undermine our ability to stay focused and calm. Understanding these effects is crucial as we navigate a world increasingly dominated by digital interactions. Smartphones hijack our emotional regulation through supernormal stimuli that flood us with dopamine. This constant stimulation can lead to irritability, a lack of focus, and difficulty unplugging from digital devices. A study found that getting a smartphone at an earlier age worsens mental health outcomes between the ages of 18 to 22, indicating long-term psychological impacts. These disruptions extend into our sleep patterns as well. The blue light emitted by smartphones suppresses melatonin production, making it harder for us to fall asleep and stay in deep sleep stages. Magenta Silberman, PhD, highlights how social media affects emotional regulation and sleep among youth, pointing out the detrimental effects on attention spans. Understanding these impacts helps shed light on why we often feel emotionally drained after scrolling through our feeds late at night. As we explore further into the psychological science behind smartphone use, it's crucial to recognize the subtle ways they affect us both mentally and physically. Supernormal stimuli are a key reason why smartphones can be so addictive. These exaggerated rewards push our dopamine systems beyond what natural stimuli could ever achieve. For instance, social media platforms use notifications and likes to create an intense sense of reward that our brains find irresistible. This hijacks the same neurological pathways that control basic survival behaviors like eating or mating. Consider how a simple notification can trigger excitement similar to finding food in nature. The constant anticipation for these rewards keeps us engaged far beyond what we might naturally desire. In fact, studies have shown that young adults who received smartphones at an earlier age experienced worse mental health outcomes by the time they were 18 to 22 years old. These powerful stimuli make it hard to disconnect from our devices. The next scene will explore how this constant engagement affects our attention spans and emotional regulation over time. Smartphone manufacturers design their devices to foster deep emotional bonds by tapping into our brain's reward system. The use of supernormal stimuli in smartphone notifications triggers a surge of dopamine, making us feel rewarded each time we check our phones. This feedback loop can lead to irritability and difficulty unplugging from digital media. Consider how the magenta color often used for notification badges is not just a coincidence. It's chosen because it stands out against most backgrounds, drawing your attention irresistibly back to the screen. The design isn't accidental. It's crafted to keep you engaged. These psychological manipulations aren't limited to visual cues either. Haptic feedback, the subtle vibrations we feel when tapping buttons, also plays a role in creating an emotional connection with our devices. Gibson's research on touch highlights how these tactile sensations can influence our perception and attachment, making us feel more connected to our phones. Understanding these design tricks helps explain why smartphones have become such integral parts of our lives, often at the expense of mental health. As we delve deeper into this psychological landscape, it becomes clear that every feature is meticulously planned to keep you hooked. Understanding how smartphones impact our psychology is crucial for mitigating their negative effects. Research shows that dopamine-driven feedback loops can exacerbate issues like irritability and lack of focus. One striking case involves children who receive smartphones at an early age. Studies have found that these kids experience worse mental health outcomes between the ages of 18 to 22, including increased anxiety and depression. By recognizing how our brains respond to supernormal stimuli from digital media, we can develop healthier habits around smartphone use. Consider setting boundaries like designated tech-free times or mindfulness practices when using your phone. If you found this information helpful, please share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into technology and psychology. Sources for this video are linked in the description.